Hi YouTubers, it's SmokeSC, Sasayan here today. So in the garage again, I'm doing a cigar review right now. This is another premium cigar review I want to do right now. Anyway, I'm going to do this cigar review right now. Okay, this is going to be the Padron 1964 Anniversario Series Superior Maduro Lancero 6.5 by 42. So it's about this long, and it's a Lancero size, so typical long size, with a small ring gauge. Anyway, so this cigar is the Maduro counterpart to the cigar we reviewed yesterday, which was the natural version of the Anniversario Series Superior. So I want to review it right now. Okay, excuse me. So the first third is pepper earth, dark coffee, cocoa, medium-bodied bite. So you first light up, you get a very loose draw, unlike the natural, which had a much tighter draw, and you do get that typical Padron flavors of their Maduro, which is pepper, earth, dark coffee, cocoa, and a little bit of a bite. I would say it's medium-bodied at the first light, which is, not super strong, but not super mild, which is good, because I'm not a big fan of these super mild cigars, and I'm not a huge fan of the cigars that are really, really, really strong. I mean, I like a lot of flavor, and I like a lot of flavor. I do like strong cigars, definitely, and I do like where there's a lot of flavor. But, you have to have a balance between full-bodied and mild-bodied, and medium is a good balance between those. So, that's the flavors again in the first third. The second third is smooth, creamy, cocoa, and chocolate. The second third, it transitions, which is typical of the 1964 Padrons. It transitions to a very nice, smooth, creamy cocoa and chocolate. Very pleasant. Especially on the retrohale, you get that very dark coffee, that very dark cocoa and chocolate. Not a whole lot of, I wouldn't say complexity, which is, I find, what I've come to find with the Padrons that have a smaller ring gauge is they're not as complex as the ones that have more filler. The ones that are big, the big-ass cigars, they have more flavor. They have a lot more complexity in flavors. These little ones tend to have a more straight flavor and a more, fine-tuned flavor. So, yeah. The last third was smooth and pepper. Very good. So the last third was pretty plain in terms of flavors. That could just be because the cigar is heating up at the last third. Honestly, in my opinion, and many other people's opinion, cigars get kind of nasty when they get to the last third. Especially if you don't have a whole lot of tobacco left. They get kind of nasty. Also, when I cut the cigar, it was kind of splitting apart a little bit. So that could be also due to it. It was also getting kind of spitty and nasty. So that's probably also due to that. So the overall strength was medium to full. I got a decent buzz out of this cigar. If you're wondering why I'm a little bit off right now, that's why. This cigar has a decent strength kick. Very, I'd say almost full-bodied or full strength. I'm going to go in after I do this video and probably drink some water and maybe have a little bit of sugar because I am pretty buzzed right now. I'm not saying I feel sick. I'm not saying I feel like I'm going to throw chunks, but definitely has a lot more strength than body. Unlike the natural, which was very, very low strength, hardly any strength, or, mild to medium strength. This has a good strength kick. I have a pretty decent head rush right now, a little bit jittery, definitely not an early morning stick by any means. The retrohaling notes were pepper and coffee, so you do get that very nice pepper and coffee on the retrohale through your nose, which I always do recommend you retrohale your Padrons. The aroma was a nice smell, typical cigar smell. The burn was fantastic, no touch required. Honestly, even for Maduro, if you're seeing burn problems of a 42 ring gauge, it has a lot more to do with humidor storage than it does with the cigar. Because a 42 ring gauge Anniversario Padron, that is top-of-line cigar, and you shouldn't be seeing burn problems with a 42 ring gauge because it's not much bigger than a cigarette itself. So, definitely a great burn. It lasted for just under an hour, so because of the looser draw, it definitely burned a little bit faster, and I was smoking it not fast, but not slow. So definitely, excuse me, definitely a quicker burn time than natural. The natural was more towards an hour and 10 minutes. So depending how fast you smoke, you get between an hour, maybe at 55 minutes to an hour and 10 minutes if you smoke it really slow. But at that point, you're kind of losing enjoyment of the cigar. So overall, great cigar. Pepper, coffee, earth, dark coffee, cocoa, medium-bodied, chocolate, cream, smoothness, pepper. Great, great cigar. Not cheap, but very good. Hashtag BGAS cigar. So 9/10 rating. Very good cigar, but very strong. I am feeling a little sick right now, so I'm definitely going to get some sugar and some water. Anyway, comment, like the video, share the video. And this has been the Padron 1964 Anniversario Series Superior Maduro Lancero 6.5 by 42. Anyway, comment, like the video, share the video, rate, subscribe, and bye.